Hello and welcome to week 4, day 3, where today we're going to be talking about Q-bidding the opponent's suit. Now again, I'll discuss natural or conventional overcalls, what is a Q-bid, why this isn't a Michael's Q-bid, and then a bit about stopper asks and what stoppers are actually needed for this. So let's get back into it. So we've covered natural or conventional overcalls a bit these last couple of days. And again, it's still relevant for making a Q bid. So again, the options are natural overcalls, where the opponents just bid the suit they've got, they won't alert it, and it just shows diamonds in this situation. They have sort of a natural conventional overcall, where they've got something like two hearts and a minor, where they've still got the suit they've promised. And then finally they might have a bid something like 2 diamonds, and they might alert this and you ask what it is, and they might say spades and a minor. And this one's an artificial conventional bid because they're not promising the suit they've actually got. And then finally they might have something that's kind of like this, where 2 clubs, I have any single suited hand. Now I've broken it up into 4 categories today rather than just the 3, and that's because we're discussing Q bids. So let's go back and say they make a natural 2 diamond bid. A Q bid is where you bid the opponent's suit. There's lots of different jargon in bridge, but one of the terms of Q bids is bidding the opponent's suit. So in this case, we can bid the opponent's suit like this, and we really don't want this to be natural, because if they're trying to play in diamonds, why would we want to try and play in diamonds? So instead we can use this for any other meaning we want, and I'll get to what the meaning is later. But just to know that you can Q bid the opponent's suit, and this is used for an artificial meaning. We don't need to alert it, but we can assign a meaning to it that is something other than natural. If the opponents make a natural conventional bid, such as 2 hearts and a minor, again we can Q bid 3 hearts here. If they make an artificial conventional bid, such as 2 diamonds here, where they say, hey, I've got spades and a minor, this one's a little bit weird, but we actually bid the suit that they've implied. So here, they said they've got spades, so we don't want to play in spades, so this here is a Q bid. It doesn't even matter that they haven't yet bid the suit. They've told us using their code, this is the suit that they have. So we can use 2 spades as the Q bid. And finally, if they bid something like this, 2 clubs, I have any single suited hand, all our bids are actually natural because we don't know what suit they have, so there's no suit that will actually be a Q bid. So in this scenario, no Q bid available to us. Okay, so those are what our Q bids are, but what does it actually show or ask for is if we bid the opponent's suit, if we bid the opponent's suit like this, 2 diamonds natural, and we bid 3 diamonds, it is a stopper ask. It just says, partner, do you have a stopper in their suit? And if you do, I want you to bid 3 no trumps. If you don't have a stopper in that suit, just start bidding your cheapest 4-card suit. So here, 3 spades would say, hey, I've got 4 spades. And I don't have a stopper in diamonds. So we'll use the Q bid in this situation to say, partner, do you have a stopper in the suit that they bid? Now some people might think, isn't this a Michael's Q bid? Okay, because Michael's Q bid is the most common form of Q bids that we get to see, and lots of people have learnt, which is used to show a 5-5 shape. But we don't want to do that in this situation. Michael's Q bids only apply if we're the first one for our side to bid. So something like this, 1 heart, 2 hearts is a Michael's Q bid. But in the example here, our partner's already bid, so we don't use Michael's Q bids when the opponents have already gotten in there. When our partner's already bid. Michael's Q bids only apply when we're it's the first bid our side's going to make. if our sides bid a suit or no trumps or anything like that, Michael's Q bids are off. Similarly, it doesn't need to be our partner that bids it. The auction might go something like this, but this is not a Michael's Q bid either because still someone from our side is overcalled. Michael's Q bids only apply when we're the first one for our side to bid. So 1 club, 2 clubs would be a Michael's Q bid, but not if someone from our side has already bid anything at all. If that happens, Michael's Q bids are off. Instead, we'll use them for some other purpose. So here, 1 no trump, 2 diamonds, 3 diamonds. Do you have a stopper in diamonds? This was just over their natural 2 diamond bid. If instead they overcall 2 hearts, showing hearts and a minor, for instance, we can bid 3 hearts to say, partner, do you have a stopper in hearts? If the opponents overcall something like 2 diamonds, showing spades and a minor, we can use 2 spades here to say, partner, do you have a spade stopper? Because we'll use the bid of the opponent's suit to say, partner, do you have a stopper for 3 no trumps? Now this is something like the ace of the suit. You might have king doubleton or more to the king, or possibly queen third or longer, not queen doubleton. Or if you've got jack fourth, you kind of want a little bit more than the jack, so maybe jack 10 fourth. All these things are stoppers, and they're good enough to stop the suit. Anyway, that's it for today, and about Q bidding the opponent's suit. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.